Hello there, you guys. This is going to be a Tarot Daily Guidance reading for Thursday, May 25th, 2017. And I will be using the Sherman Casali Tarot deck for the spread. If you're familiar with my usual setting, I'm not at my reading table. I'm actually at my table where I do my lives. I just got done doing a live, so that's why it looks a little differently. So might as well just do it here since my camera's already set up. So this spread, I'm going to call this a throwback Thursday reading. And why I call this, I've done this spread once before, but it will look into the energy of a past situation that maybe you're still dealing with. So I'm going to tune into the energies collectively, or however spirit wishes to reach you individually. It will resonate differently, I assume. So what is the overall energy of that thing that we are being guided to look at from our past? What is that energy that we're being guided to look at? Okay, the Eight of Cups. So this is an emotional situation. What is the challenge of this past energy or situation? What is the challenge within this, Divine Spirit? We have the Hierophant. Okay. What is the suggested approach with this past situation? What is our suggested approach or action should we take in relation to this past situation or energy, Divine Spirit? Okay. We have the Eight of Wands. Okay. What is the outcome? Or focus, sorry. What should we focus on in relation to this past situation or energy that is of our highest good? The Two of Wands. Okay. And what is the outcome card, Divine Spirit, of this situation? What is the conclusion of this past situation that we are being guided to look at? Okay, we have Justice in reverse, and I don't do reversals. So I'm going to just go ahead and trust that whatever is meant to come through with that will come through. And then we have the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this energy. So obviously a past situation or energy that we're dealing with is the Eight of Cups, and it's something of an emotional nature, something that maybe we thought we released or let go of. Could be a love partner, could be something in the matters of the heart, or it could be something with relationships, maybe even something, some emotional trauma that we experienced earlier in our lives, or something that has happened to us. For some of us, I'm getting that this is like a period of drunkenness in relation to an abusive relationship. For some of you, it could be rape. For some of you, this is miscarriages. For some of you, it's a death that you're still mourning and you thought you've let go of and released. It could be a release of a relationship that was long-standing. Could have been 8 years lasting. Okay. What the challenge with this is the Hierophant, which is a major arcana. So this is a challenge, I feel like, that is set by the divine, okay, for us to deal with. And it goes back to our morals and values, but also our spiritual path, our beliefs, the things that we've been taught, okay? So some of that is in the way of this, and it's challenging you, because for some of you it's, how could this happen to me, or how could someone be that cruel, or how could God do this to me? Or if you've been separated, it could have been a marriage that ended, or a divorce that maybe you're dealing with, okay? So how could this person leave me, or why couldn't we make it work? Or, you know, I thought that love was meant to be this, or, you know, whatever it is, it's a struggle, and it could be a struggle of beliefs now, because you've gone through so much turmoil that it's like, how could spirit put me through this? Or is there someone that I could truly trust? Is there a God? Can I even trust in my intuition? Can I trust in myself? Can I trust in my guides? Can I trust anyone anymore? It's kind of the energy that I'm getting with this. That's the challenge. Spirit's telling you to approach the situation with the Eight of Wands, and we have the Eight of Cups here. So it somehow relates to this energy, obviously. It's directly related. Flex Spirit's telling you to approach the situation by tackling it head on, okay? It's here front and center. I feel like it's come to your awareness for a reason. You gotta release it. This could be finally walking away from whatever this emotional loss is, or trauma, or memories or experiences you've had. It's like travel towards it. Don't run from it. Confront it is what Spirit's telling you to do. Like, this is the time for you to face this, to confront it. Okay? You can do it is what Spirit's telling you. With the focus that's going to help you in the situation is the Two of Wands. Okay? So you need to look at it from different angles and perspectives. Okay? When you approach the situation, when you tackle it, Spirit wants you to focus on looking at it from both ends. Okay, so if there's people involved, look at their side and look at your side. Okay, if it's you and God, look at God's perspective and look at your perspective. It's like, look at two different things, two different scenarios here, two separate energies to look at and find the middle ground is what Spirit's wanting you to focus on. It's like you'll find some sort of clarity within this. It may not be within this day, of course. May take a little bit of time, but I feel like it could be that this energy, whatever, I don't know what type of planetary alignments we're in right now that could be triggering all of this, but for some reason I feel like it's rapid. It's now. You got to do it now. You need to focus on it. The time is now to look at this. The outcome you have is justice. So you'll see just where I feel like you'll see the balance, and it's odd because the Justice is a karmic card. So I kind of feel like this is some sort of karmic relationship or karmic cycle that maybe you've had to deal with in some way. And it's finally being closed out, or it's finally being concluded or resolved, whether between you and someone else or just within yourself. Okay? It's kind of funny because I wanted to use my Karma Oracle cards for this reading, and the Karma card actually came out, the Justice card. So Spirit works in mysterious ways. But I see you moving on from the situation, at least mentally, okay? You know, not even thinking about it too much anymore, or at least having a peace of mind and moving on. Okay? Easier said than done. But it can be done, is what I'm hearing. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a card from the Romance Angels deck to see how this relates in relations to love. It could be a past loving energy. We'll get more information. So I'll be right back. Alright, so let's take a look at the love energy reading. What past love situation is relevant for today? What is a past loving situation, past love situation, with whether it's a romantic partner, friendship, and that card flew out. So we have flirt with release your ex. So some of you are still involved with your ex. You're still having sex with your ex. You're still thinking about your ex. You're still trying to get with your ex, and Spirit's telling you to let that person go. Leave them where they stand. This person is not good for you, not in the sense that they're a bad person, but you and that person's energies are not good for each other. Ollie. Sorry, she always wants to do that. But Spirit's just simply telling you that it's time to let this person go. It could also be that if it's not an ex, it could be that there's this energy that you're holding in relations to your ex, and it's causing you not to extend your energy to other people, because the card says extend your lighthearted energy to others. So it's hindering your ability to be open to love or allow genuine people in. You could be still hurting. It could be something that has happened to you. Someone, like I said, you could have had a miscarriage, and you think of your ex when it comes to that for whatever reason. It could have been some sort of abuse, domestic violence, rape, a bad relationship with your relatives or partners that keep you from trusting people and letting people into your life. It's kind of hard with Ollie in the way. I don't know if you can see the cards. But that's what I'm getting for this past energy that's affecting you in the now. So I'm going to pull the karma cards, and I'm going to see what messages we get with that. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is use the karma cards for our advice for today. So, how this works is the karma cards, you have it sectioned off into planets, signs, and houses. Okay, so it's kind of like astrological energy. So I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the house, and they formulate a sentence. Okay, so you'll get a message from each card. She's so rude. All right, so planets. Let's see. We have the North Node, which is about past stuff. Does represent like karma and past lives. Let's see what sign we get. What's the astrological sign that we are working with? It stands out to me. We have Capricorn. And what house? The 12th house. All right. So spiritually, what is the message that Spirit wants to relate to us? It says, have faith in your goals, seeking oneness with all there is. Okay. So Spirit's telling you, spiritually, the message is have faith in your goals and seek oneness with all that is. So especially if you feel like that person stole your joy, that you can never have a loving partner because they raped you, because they beat you, because they told you you were not good enough, or that person, you know, stabbed you in the back, that there's no good people out there. Whatever that is, look past all of that and only focus on what your goal is, but seek oneness with all that is. And meaning, I feel like Spirit is telling you that we're all connected. Everything is divinely orchestrated and ordered, and sometimes that's hard for people to grasp, especially when people do heinous things to each other, heartless things. It's all for a purpose and a reason. Mentally, what Spirit is wanting to relate to you is don't worry about the day-to-day reality of feeling, I hate this word, feeling off, I'm tongue-tied. You know the word. I cannot pronounce it, and you guys are probably going to laugh at me. That word is like, it gets me tongue-tied. I can't even say tongue-tied. But I feel like what Spirit is telling you, obviously, this reality, to me, what I'm picking up from this is what Spirit is telling you, that don't take this reality seriously, okay? Nothing, I mean, I can't take away from our traumas and the things that we've gone through individually, but I really feel like Spirit is telling you, like, it's all an illusion. It all plays a part in this life, this thing that we call life and reality, is how to look at it. Okay, don't look at the negatives of what someone has done to you. You know, this is like someone that helps and gives to someone, like a philanthropist. I cannot say that word. I'm gonna get tongue-tied. But with that, I feel like Spirit is telling you, don't worry about the good and the bad of others. Okay, don't look at that. If that makes sense. It's not really not going to make sense, obviously. But it's just like, if you're not looking out for bad characters and good characters, nothing it won't, it's always a duality in this life. But if you're not looking for negative and bad characters, or you're not labeling what's a good person and what's a bad person, it's not going to affect you. If that makes sense. It shouldn't even affect you. The physical, what Spirit is telling you, now is the time to use the most, what is that word? Business-like way, and keep your involvement hidden. Okay? So whatever it is that you're working on, if it's you looking at your past and trying to figure it all out and work within yourself. Keep it to yourself. Don't involve other people. This is your period to heal. This is your period to conclude the situation or whatever it is that you feel that you are guided to do. Keep it hidden. Don't add other people. Don't ask for advice. You know, because I don't understand your situation. You don't understand my situation, and either will anyone else. You know, they're not going to get it like you get it. They're not going to understand where you're coming from. So I feel like it's most effective if you if you just keep this process hidden, the less outside noise you're going to get. The outcome that you're going to have with all of this, let's see, because the blue is like the outcome, the orange is the actions. So you have, there will be dedication to achieve your faith. So spiritually, you're trying to restore your faith by looking at this past situation or past situations. Mentally, success from focusing on hidden tendencies. So mentally, you're looking to find some sort of success or some sort of conclusion or understanding within yourself, like what is going on within, like what triggers this, what makes me think or feel this way or react this way. Then physically, you have benefit resulting from the rules imposed by large institutions or overwhelming events. So physically, what you're actually doing and how it's all really playing out in the physical is that you're actually gaining something from whatever situations you feel or perceived have been imposed on you by situations, people, circumstances, like it says, institutions. So it could be education, religion, health, whatever. All of that plays into all of it. And you are going to benefit. And I feel like that's that justice card. Okay, karma being balanced. So I hope that makes sense. It's a little wacky. It's real scientific and crazy, sci-fi. I don't know. It just sounds crazy, but hopefully it resonates with you and it makes sense and I make sense. And hopefully you guys don't laugh at me for not being able to pronounce Philanopla. See? Can't even get to it. Whatever that word is, you know what that word is, hopefully. So I hope you guys resonated with this, and I wish you guys the best of luck and joy and healing and stability, love and light. And until next time, peace.